Today, I'm going to share with you the #1 best meal that can help reverse not just type 2 diabetes, but also heart disease, and even improve other conditions tied to metabolism. And here's the exciting part. This isn't about medication, surgeries, or complicated diets. It's about one meal that fuels your body the right way, clarifying the real problem, metabolic disease. First, let's clear up a big misunderstanding. Most people think diabetes and heart disease are separate problems, but they're actually two sides of the same coin, a coin called metabolic disease. Now, when people hear metabolic, they usually think about metabolism, how fast you burn calories, or whether you can lose weight. But that's only a tiny piece. The real issue is this. Your cells can't use energy properly. Here's an analogy. Imagine you're hungry, and there are food trucks parked right outside your house. The food is right there, but your front door has a giant padlock. You can see it, you can smell it, but you can't access it. That's what's happening in metabolic disease. Your blood is full of sugar, full of fuel, but your cells are locked out. They can't use it. And when cells starve, they break down. In your brain, Alzheimer's, also called type 3 diabetes. In your eyes, blindness. In your kidneys, kidney failure. In your heart, cardiovascular disease. In your nerves, neuropathy and amputations. How common is this problem? Right now, 1 in 4 people have either type 2 diabetes, heart disease, or kidney disease. Harvard research shows 93% of U.S. adults have at least one metabolic risk factor: high blood sugar, high blood pressure, belly fat, fatty liver, or inflammation. That means only 7% are truly healthy. So if you're struggling, you're not alone. This is almost everybody. The root cause, insulin resistance plus mitochondrial failure. At the core of all of this is insulin resistance. Insulin is the hormone that unlocks the door so sugar and fat can enter your cells. But when you flood the body with sugar for years, insulin stops working. The key doesn't fit the lock anymore. Your cells starve, even while sugar piles up in your blood. And who suffers the most? Your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your cells. When they stop working, energy production collapses. That's when fatigue, inflammation, and disease show up. How we got here: sugar and starch overload. Let's put some numbers on this. Normal blood sugar equals about 1 teaspoon of sugar in your bloodstream, but the average person consumes 31 teaspoons of sugar per day, plus 56 teaspoons worth of starch from bread, pasta, crackers, cereals, and chips. That's nearly 87 teaspoons of sugar every single day. For most people, it's actually 120 to 130 teaspoons based on total calories. Your body isn't designed for that. So what happens? Sugar damages your arteries. Your body pumps out insulin like crazy to protect you. That sugar is stored as belly fat, liver fat, and triglycerides. For years, insulin overcompensates. Blood sugar readings look normal. Doctors say you're fine. But under the surface, your pancreas is overworked and your mitochondria are breaking down. After a decade or two, the system collapses. Blood sugar finally rises, and you're told you have prediabetes, then type 2 diabetes. But the damage started decades earlier. The solution: 2 simple shifts. So how do we fix this? It comes down to 2 simple shifts. Cut down refined carbs and hidden starches. Stop eating so often. That's it. No gimmicks. When you lower carbs and spread out your meals, insulin drops, mitochondria reboot, and your body starts burning fat instead of sugar. The #1 best meal, step by step. Now let's build the #1 healing meal. Step 1, the base. Arugula salad. Arugula is a cruciferous leafy green. It's slightly bitter, which stimulates digestion. It's packed with magnesium, vitamin C, folate, and chlorophyll. Most importantly, it's rich in nitrates that turn into nitric oxide, which relaxes your arteries, lowers blood pressure, and improves circulation. Step 2, the dressing. Apple cider vinegar plus extra virgin olive oil. Apple cider vinegar improves insulin sensitivity and blood sugar control. Olive oil provides polyphenols that reduce inflammation and protect arteries. Step 3. Add pumpkin seeds, a top source of magnesium. Magnesium is essential for energy production inside mitochondria. Step 4. Sprinkle nutritional yeast, unfortified, provides natural B vitamins, B1, B2, B3. These are crucial for converting food into usable energy. If you don't like nutritional yeast, sunflower seeds are a great alternative. Step 5. Add half an avocado. One of the richest sources of potassium. Potassium balances sodium, lowers blood pressure, and supports heart function. That's it. A simple, nutrient-dense, low-carb meal that heals from the inside out. Why this meal works. This one meal does 4 critical things. Stabilizes blood sugar with low carbs and fiber. Supports mitochondrial function with magnesium and B vitamins. Lowers inflammation with olive oil and antioxidants. Protects the heart with potassium and nitric oxide. Now here's how to make it even more powerful. Pair it with fasting. Start with 3 meals, no snacks. Move to 2 meals a day. Then try 1 meal a day, OMAD, a few times per week. When you fast between meals, insulin stays low, fat burning kicks in, and your body heals even faster. How do you know it's working? Early signs. You can skip a meal without feeling shaky. Sugar cravings disappear. Belly fat begins to shrink. Energy and focus improve. Later signs. Blood sugar stabilizes. Blood pressure drops. Triglycerides fall. HDL cholesterol rises. Inflammation markers improve. These are all signs your mitochondria are back online. Lifestyle boosters. Food and fasting are the foundation. But here are bonus tips. Walk after meals. Even 10 minutes lowers blood sugar. Prioritize sleep. Poor sleep raises insulin resistance overnight. Get sunlight. Vitamin D supports mitochondria and immune health. Manage stress. High cortisol spikes blood sugar. Deep breathing helps. Now here's what I want you to take away. Diabetes and heart disease are not life sentences. They're the result of cells being locked out from energy. The solution is simple. Give your body the right fuel and the right environment to heal. The number one best meal, arugula, olive oil, apple cider vinegar, pumpkin seeds, nutritional yeast, and avocado, isn't just food, it's medicine. And when you combine it with fasting, your body finally gets to reset. So start today. Build this meal, drop the snacks, lower the carbs, and watch what happens, not just to your blood sugar, but to your energy, your brain, your weight, and your long-term health. Remember, your body's not broken. It's simply overloaded. Remove the overload, fuel it right, and it can heal. That's the true power of food.